Is that so bad?
Would you not? You wanna?
I don't care. Yeah, it's cool.
A bit more white.
Yeah, that.
I'm gonna colour
How
your
big
eyes.
did you want it? I couldn't get
Head
your lips.
shot,
I couldn't
shoulder
get
shot.
your lips right. I tried to make them
Hold
more
on, I'm
plump.
gonna zoom in.
I was trying to get it more plump.
Do you want to come closer to the camera?
Who's that? Why don't you come closer to us?
Because the camera's on the stilts. Well, that's not bad.
Well, both of them.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, yours is fine.
Since about 1997. Yeah, what you said.
1997. So yeah.
Wow, 1997-ish. Definitely financial. We have very different attitudes on money. And we are very, very different people. And I think Vincent thought he was getting an extrovert, and indeed it turns out I'm not that extrovert. I'm an introvert that can do people. Vincent gets his energy from people, and he loves the company of others, and I am more reticent about spending my time on people.
I mean, as the what you was asking if we've bumps along the way. Certainly, I can remember that a lot of the biggest bumps has been like financial. I mean, we had a baby. We were still living our life, enjoying our life, and maybe at that time as well, financially we were still a bit frivolous with money, and yeah, that brings up all sorts of problems in relationship. I do remember at one time I took myself off to a country. It was an expense. Didn't tell Vivian, and she was probably suspicious of something more than what it was. I don't know.
It's just mad.
But she wasn't happy. That was one time, and she left me and went to her mum's. She left and got up and went to her mum's because I could, but I just didn't want to show her I'd been spending money in another country, even though she was happy enough to come along. But no. There you go. Anyway,
Let's not pick the scab on that. I think that we have our industry in common, so we work within the same industry, which makes some conversations easier. Certainly the reason we met. And other than that, I don't know. I'm struggling actually.
We had similar upbringings.
We actually, you know
which
what?
Is huge.
Yeah.
I'm working class. Vivian's working class.
I'm lower than working class.
The way working class parents generally bring up their children, there's poverty, there's second-hand clothes.
I know. My parents weren't even working class. They were like not working class.
Lower than mine. Lower working class. And you know, absolutely, it's things that we weren't able to get. Maybe say, for example, Vivian cornflakes.
I didn't have cornflakes.
See, it was
I
that
had
bad.
like some own brand nastiness.
Yeah, at least we had Kellogg's. Those things like that. So it's terrible. There was a lot. Basically, yeah, we've from very similar backgrounds, very similar behaviours. Me and Vivian, for how our parents brought us up, educated us, and work-wise, a lot of it possibly would have been So,
yeah. And we're both pretty and clever.
Yes.
Sense of humours are very different.
Yes.
Like sarcastic, dark,
right.
mean humour, and you are Mr. Slapstick.
Slapstick, silly
Lauren
funny.
Hardy.
Yeah, Lauren
silly.
Hardy. Some of the old like who's it now? The one.
That Bushman nonsense. You keep watching that.
Past comedians like
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill,
Oh,
things like
Benny
that.
Hill.
Terribly as it is, Benny Hill, Richard Pryor, old, you know, with unfortunately now as today with behaviours, we can't have that type of humour. But that's what I was brought on. In some respects, that's what you were brought up on. But we can't have that these days. But no.
Yeah.
But that's just one area, as you say.
You also talk a lot, and I don't.
That's not something necessary in common.
No. We
Talking-
were talking about what we don't have in common. Our ways of communicating. You're actually very, very expressive.
Yes, indeed. I
I'm
suppose
really
I'm
happy.
good
Put a heart on your sleeve. You will absolutely say what you think and how you feel.
at- Yes.
And I won't.
Right. That's. I would say yes. That's huge. It's huge.
Makes things difficult. I make
Yes.
things difficult.
Yes. Because
Us too.
it's. How can I put it now? Yes, and also, you know what? I'm the sporty type. I've always been the active, sporty type. So yeah, so for sure, that's the biggest things with me and you, why we differ from each other. So
you
yeah,
are horribly able.
yeah, it's that background.
I remember on one of our dates, right, and I can't remember what it was, and we'd gone out. I think we'd gone out for Chinese, and there you are with the chopsticks. Boom, boom, boom. You're in. You're done. You know how to do chopsticks.
Yes,
And then
yes.
the next right, and you're like, oh, I can't use chopsticks. I can barely use a fork. And and then we went ice skating, and you're like, I'm like,
Yeah,
not
that's
even
what it
Bambi,
is.
It's like Dumbo on ice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This one's like,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah, that's
how
what
are
it
you
is.
so horribly able?
Yeah, that's what it would be. There's no doubt about it.
Oh.
In terms of that kind of academy sports and and being able to do so.
You can just do things, can't
that's
you?
the biggest thing where it is. That's the opposite. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Whereupon Vivian is chilled, relax, have a bath, a cup of tea, and read a book.
I'll read about
Absolutely.
ice skating.
Yeah.
I never do it.
There you go. That's the biggest. Yes, opposites attract.
I think, yes, opposites probably do attract, because I think that Vincent energises me and makes me do things I might not necessarily really want to do or in my comfort zone, and in return I make Vincent chill out.
Yes, that can be the case. Yeah, certainly that's right. I suppose, even for myself, I know what, like, the spontaneity for me is a big part of my makeup.
Yes.
It's a big part of my makeup as well. Let's get up. Let's go on a speedboat.
It's only going to take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just being together, part of a team, and whatever's going on, we know that we will deal with it together.
Yeah, I see it as. Yes.
I know I'm
I
gonna smile.
appreciate what you're doing for me. You appreciate what I'm doing for you. We're happy. We enjoy that. That's, I suppose, one kind of attribute of love. Yeah, seeing how we, and as you put it, and us working together and appreciating that this person. I mean, that's what I think. I think that Vivian is, she's done that for me. Wow. I really appreciate that. So, small things like, and it is small things like, oh, I'm in a rush to go work, and Vivian's made me a sandwich, got a bag of crisp and a chocolate for me to take to work, and I'm like, wow. I really love her. I'm not taking a piss. Those small things that you wouldn't normally do, I see that as, wow, that's a love thing, man. That's great. Those things, it's noticeable, and it's, or, you know what you do, it's like, oh, I bought you a cake today. Oh, wow. That's really nice.
I don't know, you don't get to the...
Appreciating something that you've done for me out of your own thoughts, your heart, and that's love. to me. Small things like that, it's great, and it has a good effect. See? It's just maybe I know how to put it better in words, and you don't think nothing more about it. But yeah, it's those small things are important.
I think Vincent's love language is acts of service and physical touch, and because that's what he does, and I think that's how he most appreciates expressions of love.
It is simplicity again. Is more or less what you've said. Out of the blue, doing things for me.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is love language. Out of the blue, I never saw it come in. It might be a gift. It might be something you've prepared for me. Yeah, and sometimes, you know, for men might want to feel wanted. For me, not necessarily, but just to know your physical touch is like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yes, these are all simple things, and it's cute and it's nice, and I like that. Yes, so there we go.
I just want time, I think. I like the gifts. I like receiving small acts of service and things being done for me. But service.
Appreciation.
Small acts of appreciation. But mostly, I want time.
Oral love language, I tell Vivian I love her on, many occasions throughout the week. Many occasions when we're together. Sometimes I look at her and think, oh, she's cute. I just remember from where we once came, and I love her. And I tell her, sometimes I'm touchy-feely. Yeah, it's just a habit. I see Vivian, I fancy my wife, touchy-feely. Yes, that's what I give. And generally I might, on occasions I might try and surprise her, just simply, thinking about her, pick her up, wherever she may be with the, a rainy day. Yeah, just pick her up,
Valentine's Day doesn't really mean anything to me at all.
Yeah. It means, look, we know we love each other. So, I suppose it's a kind of affirmation, but that would say, like, oh, we've got through a year. Oh, let me just let her know that I still love her after year, after year, after year, after year. That's what it's saying, but we should already, well, I realise that Vivian loves me, and I know I love Vivian, because I know throughout the year I proclaim that, darling, I love you, on many occasions. Mm-hmm. So to be able to just say on this one day, look, I love you.
Yeah, it's all a bit there.
Yeah, it's especially unnecessary when you've been in long-term relationships. Maybe a nice surprise on occasions for the day, but otherwise,
it's no big deal.
Yes, it's not a big deal. In terms of our feelings, again, it doesn't need a day to affirm any of that, so it's cool, man. It's cool.
So we're gonna start by we need to draw each other by memory.
Draw each other?
Yeah. We got 1 minute to draw each other. Can you set a timer?
Yeah.
And then you need to literally turn away from me.
Draw? I'm really bad at
That's shame. 1 minute timer. You can't look at me, yeah? You can do it. You do it. Okay.
As in just your torso, your face, all of it?
Yeah, let's draw my head. Ready? Okay. Time starts now. Go. You're under pressure. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also not really good at drawing.
Really bad at it.
No, I'm so bad. Well, am I gonna be offended when I see the picture?
It might end up looking like a caricature.
What's the what's the caricature? Is that the one where they make the lips fat?
Yeah,
No, stop
they
it.
make it fat and then it's
God,
like, and
please
they
don't piss me off.
and they just like exaggerate all your features.
James, I don't really have much to draw. You don't even have hair.
I do not know.
What the heck? Well, then I'm done.
Okay.
Wait, I need to draw your eyes and the glasses. I think this is spot on. You couldn't get no like. What kind of changes will I make? Okay, we're done now.
I'm not done.
No, baby, it's 1 minute. Bro, you was getting detail. Why do I look like a scarecrow?
You do not. It's the wig.
Wait, look.
It's a wig.
Oh, I don't even have a wig on. Okay, wait, can you show the camera? That's James. Look, can you see the resemblance? Okay, can you... No, baby, 1 minute is done. This is meant to be me. He's with a wig, which I don't wear. Baby, you didn't even do my glasses.
I was trying to. 1 minute was not enough.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
How long have you been in love with this person?
You wanna go first?
I don't really understand. How long have I been in love with James?
me, yeah.
I've been in love with you since I started dating you,
Which is one?
which is March.
Ha ha.
What's your answer?
You know what?
Uh-oh.
I think March is kind of fine. I think it was a bit earlier than that for me.
I think it was January.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, who knows? It might have gone further than this year. No. It was this year, but obviously, for a long time, I did have feelings.
You did say that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
you did. What hurdles or bumps have you faced together? Boy, I feel like we've had a lot of hurdles and bumps. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking more about me. So if I speak about me, I think, like just sometimes a bit emotional, like up and down. Menstrual cycle can make me a bit crazy. And yeah, I think being ill as well was like a big hurdle, big bump.
Yeah.
I feel like there was something else as well.
I feel we have we have some issues, and I think they're to do with cohabiting with someone. Just when you live with someone, you know, routines. You need to iron out routines, and you need to be sure about what the person likes at a time.
Yeah.
What works for them, what isn't, and I think we've had disagreements about those things. And they've just been only that disagreements. They haven't mushroomed into something else.
Yeah, no,
in
I
my
don't think it
opinion.
needs to. What would you say? What would you say you and your partner have in common, and what do we not have in common? Okay, I'll go first. So I think the things that we have in common, first of all, is our job. So we both do the same job. I also feel like we both like to take time for relaxation. So I think it's really important to each of us that we have space together, but also having space separately. Family is also important to both of us. I think like that's a really strong thing. Also thinking about the future, you know, trying to plan a family, like we've got those kind of ideas that are the same as well. I think we both also do have like quite a similar sense of humour. My humour can be a bit dry and flat sometimes. I feel like you share that with me as well. We both like watching the same kind of stuff on TV, just like rubbish. I mean, I do love cartoons. You're not really into cartoons as much.
It depends on what it is.
It depends which cartoon, yeah.
I liked Invisible.
I loved that.
There you go. And I introduced it to
And
it.
he introduced me. That was so good. I don't think we have food in common.
We have some food.
Some food in common, but like I'm proper foodie. I don't feel like that's your thing. Bro, Aslan licking me on the screen, you know.
Showing love.
Is there anything else I might have missed?
I think you summarized it quite well. So I think we have a lot of the same values on the world as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
How we see the world, morals. A lot of our morals align. Sometimes not so much, but I think we can't be the same person.
No.
We're very family oriented. I think you said that already.
Yeah.
Same type of humor, but yeah. You summarized it quite well.
Yeah, I feel like I have quite strong views on things, which I won't say because I'm not trying to upset nobody, but I feel like you share some of my strong views. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right, yeah.
Me and James have some really strong views on certain things. It says, what do we not have in common? Do you think there's anything? Let me tell, what we don't have in common is I wake up early and start my day, and this man fling out of bed whenever the time is right. We do not have that side. And
She has a very strong body clock.
and James goes to bed at like, what, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We do not have that in common. I'm so sorry, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
She's a early to sleep, early to rise type of person,
yeah. That
which is fair enough.
mad. Do you think opposites attract? I don't really agree with that. What do you think?
The whole world wants me to believe in it, but I don't know. I haven't seen it in practice.
I don't get
I haven't
that.
seen people in real life who.
Opposites attract.
Yeah. It's just. I think. People often say things like, you'd have this person, for just an example, who's really into their faith or blah, and you have a bad boy or whatever, and all of a sudden they're in a relationship, and you're like, that
imagine?
match just looks a bit odd. They just seem to be polar opposites of each other. We saw that on Love
Love is Blind. I was gonna that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like, okay, if we broke it down, I would say that I think they can attract, but I don't think it lasts. That's what do you think?
It'd be interesting to see whether Milton and that lady are together still on Love is Blind. It's been almost a year.
They're actually still together, by the way. I saw
there
she
you
popped
go.
up on my feed just yesterday. I think they just celebrated like a 2nd year anniversary. I was thinking more about the girl with the ADHD boy, the surfer type, the little
Yes. Yeah.
I think they can attract. So because we
It's a
have
very
seen
real
that,
possible-
I don't think it
possibility.
lasts. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is love to you, together or apart? What is love to you?
Oh, what is love to you? That's just a question on its own. As in together or apart. Maybe we just need to answer it together and each.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, I guess I'll speak for myself. I think I've said it already. Just love is knowing who you're with. Love is feeling feeling a very, very certain way when you're with the person. You know, the butterflies, whatever it is for the woman. Whatever that looks like for her and whatever that looks like for me. For me, it just means, not just knowing that I can't imagine my life without her.
That's cute. I feel like as well, like it's a feeling of like home. Like when I'm with James, it's like I'm at home. Like I'm with my person. Yeah, I feel
Absolutely.
In addition to what you've said as well.
Thank you.
What's your love language? How do you give and receive love? You've said to me that your love language is acts of service. I
Quality
think
time.
Quality time. I apologize. I feel like his love language is physical touch, but you say no.
It's not.
It's not.
So
We've done tests as well. Yeah, I get
It's an odd one because I don't like public displays of affection. It's not that I don't like it. I do it every now and then, but it's not something.
He doesn't like it.
It's not my go-to.
Not at all.
I've kissed in public many times. Yes. Our very first kiss was done in the middle of
It wasn't like in the middle,
Central
waiting for a
London.
cab or something.
Waiting for a cab. I mean, it doesn't get more
So
PDA than that.
random.
But I don't do it often. I think that's the only thing, and I know Summer loves it. So my love language is every
100%.
quality time.
Mine is acts of service. You agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. What does Valentine's Day mean to you? We never spent a Valentine's Day together.
No, yeah.
What does it mean? I've never asked you. What does it mean to you?
It is what we make it to be.
I think it's a lot of garbage. Rubbish.
I think we should, whatever we want to do, I think we'll definitely mark it, because if we don't mark it, I'm going to hear about it.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, she's acting all...
No, but like I'm not.
nonplussed
So you
about
know,
it.
some women for Valentine's Day, it's like a whole dress up. So. I would like to come home to a nice cooked dinner. Under pressure. Under pressure.
I'm not a very good cook, so...
That's all. Just a night. You see me, baby. A nice cooked dinner, some flowers, a candle. You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That good Valentine's Day. You know, people start trying to book all these restaurant tables and stuff. You can't even get a booking.
I will cook a nice microwave dinner for you. I'm joking.
Is that all the
I
questions?
think that's it.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for listening.
Aslan, say goodbye. Say bye,
Say bye,
Aslan.
Ozzy. Say bye.
Oh, I can hear him purring.